Welcome to my channel, The Life and Times of LZ Reeves. My name is Laban LZ Reeves, and I am excited to have you here. This is a channel where I'm going to really share a lot of stories about my faith journey and how I have grown in my relationship with Jesus through walking by faith. And I think it's so important to share about stories about faith because it's oftentimes those stories and stories of other people's faith that help encourage my faith. And so I hope that my stories of faith and how I walk by faith and how I have trusted Jesus in some wild, radical, crazy ways where people would probably say, "Oh, why are you doing that?" I have seen the Lord. I've seen the Lord show up in my life in some amazing and powerful ways. And so I want to share my stories to hopefully encourage you in your faith walk. I am a record producer, a pastor, I'm a father. I've worked in youth development, and I have all kinds of stories to tell from each one of those walks of life. Plenty of stories about the music industry. So if you're interested in the music industry and you want to know what it's like to be in the music industry and some of the things that go on behind the scenes for somebody that's up and coming, I never made it that big, but I did have some success in the music industry. So if you want to know what it's like to be up and coming in the music industry, stay tuned, like and subscribe my channel, hit the notification bell. If you're interested in what it's like to be a lay leader in a church, what it's like to be a pastor of a church, as a regular guy, I'm a regular guy, and so you're not gonna hear these over the top stories. The stories are over the top, but you won't hear, your traditional type stories. And so I'm very excited just to share my life with you all. With the hopes that it'll help and encourage you to walk by faith, not by sight. It's so easy just to walk in life and do what you see. But the Bible tells us that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. And I know that sounds like lofty, but essentially what it means is that faith is, although you can't see something happening or knowing for sure whether or not something's going to happen, faith is knowing that it's going to happen. Because it's like the substance is something like you can hold. And so faith is like the tangible evidence of something that you can't see. And that's faith. And so although it's like intangible, it's the tangible evidence. And, so it gets a little weird like when you kind of talk about it. But I think through sharing stories, you'll get a sense of what that's like. And lastly, I'll also say I am a perfectionist and I struggle with perfectionism. And I decided I'm just going to turn on the camera while I sit here in the car, and I'm just going to shoot this intro video for my channel, because if I don't just go ahead and do it while I'm thinking about it, I just won't do it. I'll sit down and I'll keep waiting for the right moment, wait for the right light setup, wait for the right everything. And today I'm just like, you know what? I got to get my channel started. It's on my heart. And the longer I wait to share these stories, I think you all will be missing out on what I believe God has put on my heart to share with you. So here I am, overcoming perfectionism, and I did a whole video about that on one of my other channels that's more focused on personal development. I'll link to that other channel and that video about perfectionism, because if you're trying to start a YouTube channel, and if you're trying to start just anything, I think it's very crucial, because many of us struggle with perfectionism. We don't get started. So here's me in an imperfect form, imperfect setting, and this intro video is probably going to be imperfect, and I'll probably do another one later on that I'll replace this one with. So it's not a big deal, but I wanted to get started. I wanted to get out there. I want to get these stories and this content out to you. So here's the first offering. I hope you enjoy this channel. Like, subscribe, share it, hit the notification bell so that you know exactly when I upload videos, and comment. Let me know what you think about the stories that I share. Let me know what other types of stories you would like to hear about. If you have questions about ministry, or you have questions about the music industry, just ask, and I will love to engage with you around those things. I also really like to help people and artists, and so all the music that you will hear on my channel is all self-produced, and or maybe there may be some collaborations, but mostly all self-produced. And so I'll also link to all the equipment I use. I will link to the cameras I use to record videos and the microphones. I'll link to everything, so that if you're trying to get started and you don't know where to begin, maybe you get a little bit of sense of direction. But feel free to reach out to me, ask me whatever questions you may have. I would love to connect with you and just help to encourage you on your journey and help you walk by faith in whatever it is God has called you to do. Until next time, I love you. See you on the next video.